Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Long Dark, to my As the Dead Sleep challenge. Still middle of the night and we are fully rested, so I need to find something to do in the dark. We're a little bit thirsty, so we should probably have a little sip of something. 2 litres, that's all good. So we're in the Draft Dodgers cabin. So far, we've done the Ravine, Desolation Point, and Timberwolf Mountain. Still got Hush River and Broken Railroad to go. So there's still at the speed we're moving, there's still a few episodes left. Now I did just see that Kimiota had broken his 3-day and whatever many hours record down to under 3 days, 2 days and something or other. That's pretty darn quick. That is not us. As I've said before, we can't all be Kimiota. So we have got 6 batches of these. Now, instead of doing this one at a time, how about I do chunks of them? So we can do 2 more. Hopefully get tired enough. How many of these can we make? We can make 2 of those. And then after this we can probably sleep for 2 more hours. Alright, so we're kind of up to scratch on 13 sets of tea and 5. There we go. Can make. That's good. We should make them up though. We've only got a couple of warm drinks. Really. So the original Dead Man challenge, I tended to call, at least I named it to myself, Around the World in 80 Meals. Because, oh, where's this bed? There's a bench. There's a bed. Alright, we shall see if we can sleep for another couple of hours. Because, yeah, even though I suppose real survival stuff isn't really about eating, it's usually about, surviving the elements. It's something like Dead Man Challenge, even though the cold will kill you fast, and you need to pay very much attention to it, what tends to do people in, as far as I can see, is them running out of food and making mistakes to try and get food, even though that's the least of your problems. You actually kind of need to stay on top of it so you don't end up in tricky situations where you're stuck somewhere without enough food to get through, because you'll, watch, that few percent disappear over the whole night. So yeah, and I kind of figured like at 3 square meals a day in 30 days of the original challenge, that's kind of 90 meals, but you'll probably skip a few, so 80 meals. Around the World in 80 meals. Now this one is not really Dead Man. There seems to be a lot more resources, so far it's been going okay. I mean, we've got 6 kilos of food there, and we've had a bunch of these for ages. We keep finding more cattails, we keep drinking more reishi. We got all of these out of the plane, so we're doing okay. We've been making efficient use, I think, of the canned food by actually taking some risks at night, because there's no condition recovery anyway, so if you're going to get food poisoning, you might as well eat it all, take your medication and drink enough water and go have another 10 hours sleep. So that's kind of been the tactic. Now we are not anywhere near morning enough to go anywhere. I did pick up those. They're not cured. I could have left those again overnight, and I forgot to. That is cured. Okay. We'll just do a little bit of sharpening of that on the worst whetstone. Here's our early morning blizzard, so we're not going anywhere yet. To be honest, we don't really go anywhere before about midday on this challenge, really, unless it's quite pleasant out. If it's just cold but not windy, it's one thing. It is actually, sharpening's a little bit useless. It is actually light enough to be doing some of this, and then we could drop some weight if we got through this completely. Still sounds pretty windy, so we'll do one more hour. Alright, so we'll have a little investigate if it's okay out there. If we went outside, is it not so bad that we could actually have a little fire, make some warm drinks, be on our way. Minus 17, and we're in the wind shade, so still windy, still cold in the wind. 15 sticks. It's kind of enough. Gee, I got so many matches. Now, only doing this because we're probably going to burn them before it reaches about lunchtime, so we can be warm. This is such a reishi mushroom sort of gold mine. But I think there's 2 or 3 more just over to my left a little bit more at the moment on the next stump over. Normally it's a little bit of a rabbit haven as well. Yeah. So out here at the moment, minus 30. Which, on a no condition recovery day, that is not...
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That is not travel weather. So we're going to go back inside and probably sleep for 2 hours. And hope we don't get blizzarded in for a second time today. Okay, so... there we go, there's that second blizzard of the day. It sounded like it. It is such a windy zone, this one. So if anything, it's making us get through our water quite a lot. So we'll see if it's as windy as it sounds. It's still cold. Minus 12. Oh, it's getting warmer. No, it's seeming like it wants to be nicer. Where's the wind shade? This is the wind shade. Hang on.
Come on, little fire.
Why are you coming back, wind? Why? Why?
Well, that didn't work.
It's looking nice for a minute. Don't you go changing on me. Come on. 3 75% chance fires in a row.
Come on, little fire.
It's a conspiracy to use up all my tinder I've freshly acquired. Interlander in cahoots with the cattail company. We can use them all up. Now, I'm going to make a little half liter. And I'm going to drop you and drop you. Hey. Need to cook more of them. And And we are actually cold here by 1 degree. Okay. Okay. Half a litre of water. Not going to need that many on me warm. 3 minutes on that. Pick you up. We now have 1.3 litres. We need to take quite a few torches because we're running low now. Now that we have random torches. We are going to drink one of them. We're going to get out of here. And toward the barn we go. We are heavy.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
But I still want sticks. So that way is the birch forest. Up here is the hay paddock. That's often full of wolves. There is the barn. Maybe a wolf just over there by the barn. There's some anti-aliasing little flickering, so it's hard to tell. How are we doing here? -11, and most of that is wind. Trying to see if I can see the bear at all. Not yet. Let's use a slightly good one. I do hear them straight ahead though. Where are they howling from? I don't like this rise here that you have to jump over. Because a wolf can hang out on that hill, and hang out just out this side. Might very well get barked at here. It's a really blind hill here. Having a little listen. There's the wolves. 3 of them, just on that hill. That's where we could hear them howling from, so that's all good. Didn't see anything in there, but no. Alright. Let's get in here. Hopefully the day still stays like it is. Now how are we off here with that warming up? I might actually... Look, I'm just gonna... Huh. I thought you guys would have still been warm. Are you still warm? Well. Oh well. So we'll quickly check through here. I don't think we really are going to drag quality tools through the world. Nope. Alright. Anything in the back we care about? No. Sounds windy again.
This'll come in handy.
Decent. Are you better than what I'm wearing? Probably not. So, yeah, that's where the stim is if it's not in the other 2 places. It means you probably don't get a candy bar.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
No food. Okay. So I guess what we do is we plonk ourselves in here. Ah, no, that was meant to be me putting the torch out, not getting back out. How do you can put that out, okay. This is where we hope it's a short blizzard and we still have enough time to get over to the farmhouse tonight. We're not going to go check out the rural crossroads or whatever, the community hall, Thompson's Crossing, whatever it's called now. Still forgetting to drop a lot of those. Every time we sleep, we're forgetting. Only 3 pieces of tinder again. You sure go through that quick? Alright. Can't drop that in the car. Is that a soda, or do we use it? We used the last one. Alright. Going to actually pass time for out. Not sure why I did this in the car. Could have passed time standing around out there. Okay, so that sounds like it's starting to be more promising. We use you to start a fire. Now, do we get 100% if we chuck a book? We do. This will be for us to make some warming stuff. And hopefully it's actually as pleasant as it sounds. It is a short trip. A short trip across to the farmhouse.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Let's just cook up 2 of those. Drop that. I'm just going to poke my head out and just check. Yep, cool. Need to get going while the getting's good. Hopefully this hasn't triggered a weather change coming back in and out of here. Drink that one. Take that one. Take that torch. Take one more. That was a really nice one. So now that they've randomized the torches, obviously you can't game it with finding the spot. I'm not sure. Make sure I haven't got a surprise bear just waiting for me right here. Yeah, I'm not sure if I feel it's better now or not. It probably, like, random rather than gameable is always better in this regard, so I'll take that. And I've actually been still fairly lucky. There's a wolf just coming over that snowdrift. It's slightly on our way, so we'll just check this car. So I dare say we're going to stay here at the farmhouse, so we should drop our birch tonight on the ground. Candy bar.
I'll take it.
Granola bar, thank you. Okay. See, it's really quite spread out, this challenge. The 5 almost furthest corners of the map to get to. But yeah, so far I am enjoying it. But touch wood, it has been fairly straightforward for people who've done the Dead Man challenge before and have successfully done it. Well, you know, we could come over a rise and get jumped by by a wolf or a bear and it could be over. But it's eminently doable to make it through this, so even if we failed at this point, I wouldn't feel it was like, you know, out of the realms of my ability and most interloper players' abilities to be able to do it. We're going to lose this torch in a minute. I feel like the wind's going to pick up. But we will see if we can swap it out. Just going to duck down here and see if there's any cattails to grab. Make sure I'm not actually carrying anything crazy. Like if we'd eaten some meat and nearly been full and just left a little bit in our pack. We'll take that piece of tinder, just the one, hey? You there? No. And because we're here, we'll go and try and duck into the barn. Like I said, I'm not super OCD about looting all the places, but if we're close and it's convenient, makes sense too. So there's some wolves over there in the far side of the orchard. Keep forgetting to drink the second warm drink before it gets cold, to get the double sort of warming off that. Probably could have got this on the way out to the signal tower though, but
I've never been so hungry in my life.
well, you'll survive for a little bit. I thought I was actually getting in danger of having forgotten to feed her and lose my well-fed bonus, but so far so good. So not really a lot in here. You can get up along there and get into the top corner, but I've never found anything hiding behind there. So, oh, have I done that too slowly? No, it's burnt out anyway. Alright, well, we'll just race across. I think we can get there without copying it. Oh, headwind, hey? Maybe the game has other ideas about whether we can make it without getting cold damage. 'Cause we don't have a torch, we don't have any heating up. And yeah, that's plummeting quite quickly. Tell you what, we'll use a little bit of our sprint, which we haven't been using, because it burns calories and fatigues us out, but we're going to be staying here tonight, so it's all good. So we would have thought the crows would be out if they're if that carcass was there. I don't think it is. I think I'd be able to see it through those slats, so
Oh, it's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
she has impeccable timing with the things she says. It's like one of the hilarious comments in one of my videos the other day was Potent Magic saying just as she was falling off the side of the dam doing this challenge, she inquired whether or not she could eat trees as she was falling to her doom. She's, you know, priorities lady, like... look, we're going to turn this on. Like, we can loot most of it in the dark, but... hey, I said like that. But, you know, it's not very good for everyone else watching along. Absolutely nothing there. I see some peaches in the sink.
This'll come in handy.
Rusty, so you're a candling one. Herbal tea, which we are still not getting through as quickly. Now, I did say we weren't going to let her get hungry, and then I've forgotten all about it, so I don't want to lose that well-fed bonus. We're using those 5 kilos. Alright, that'll do for the moment. Anything hiding? Nope. Oh, we already checked that one. So I think you used to have checkable ones up there, I would have thought. Now, I think, yeah, we can do with some toilet water.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
So we need to go down through. I love how that door is there now. Like, that is really cool. Makes me nope. Like, honestly, we're not even getting through the sewing kits. We will use you. We will
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
probably eat a moldy. We're probably going to eat as much sketchy food tonight as we can. Got the fluids because there's toilet water. Don't really want to be carrying around books. Not that many. So before we go upstairs, we'll do the basement.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Now, I think we're actually going to probably discard a few things like whetstones, matches, the duplicate mag lens. What I really want is a second pair of pants and a second pair of underwear. See, what are you? You're like an 89% hammer. I think ours is probably around that. Not that we're in danger of wearing out a hammer. There's another good set of tools. Not really. Again, there's a book collection I think we left either in Mystery Lake or in the dam, or in the camp office, or in the dam. All right. I wish for some fresh undies. Well, new wool socks. Sometimes you don't get everything you want in life. Now, chewing through this lamp oil a little bit. Probably should have been using something else that we have. quickly check upstairs. And then we'll shut this thing off. Ski jacket we already have. It'll be so heavy. Underpants. Underpants? Well, saying it's not working anymore, so I'm going to stop. Leave that water there for the moment. Oh, didn't get checked that one. No, I did go in that room. Alright, so into the... Oh, no, we did that. Into the main bedroom. We'll turn this lamp off in a second. Check all our gear. Alright. Well. Put that away. So, this is where we will... I need to cook those though. All the rest is okay. I want to cook. I want to cook at least... See, I reckon they're good down to 20, but I don't know that. I definitely could eat these 3 things tonight. But I get more calories out of cooking it, just. And we are not really tired yet. I'm going to light one of these to light the... Let's go back by A to Z. I'm going to light a torch to light the oven anyway, so I might as well use that right now instead of the lantern. So partly the reason I want to cook them as well is because it improves the calorie count. It doesn't make them any safer, as far as I know. But it will give us, like, with our cooking skill, like 10 or 15%. Just check the stats on that, but 10 or 15% more calories.
Come on, little fire.
So if we're going to get food poisoning off, at least we should get more calorie benefit. Which, you know, seems a bit weird. Like, you should probably not get, you probably shouldn't get calorie benefit from it if you get food poisoning, because you would probably be having evacuations from every direction. Tell you what, let's do this. Cook the rusty ones. I just really wish those menus were consistent, because I hate going through this one. Well, might as well just cook the banged up one anyway from that one. I just find it harder to look at that menu. Dusty, banged up. So those are banged up too.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
How close are you? You're not even close to being that hungry yet. Like, I thought she was about to legit starve. Now we should have a heap of water. So I'm also going to cook... Well, we'll grab a coffee pot. We will make up some more herbal.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Cook up some of those. Make sure we leave ourselves enough emergency water to hydrate ourselves. Hey, I thought did I put you out or not? Now, pick up one of the cooking pots. 29 minutes till burn, 24 till burn, 22 till burned, 20 till burned. Pick you up. See if we can get another nice one as a random gen. Oh, we did not. We got 22 minutes. We'll get another one off. I don't think there's any... I don't think moving will help in any of that random thing. I think it's just legit a dice roll now. Okay, we're going to come up here to the nice bed. Alright, we're facing the bed, so we should be able to get in it really quickly. We are going to eat... I mean, should we eat the deathfish first? At least we get to blame it on the deathfish if we get food poisoning. We did not. Rusty peaches. We did not. How full are we now? Not even halfway. Moldy granola. More dodgy peaches. And one more dodgy peaches. We did not get any food poisoning, and we still have those we can heat up again and eat. So we're pretty full. We are not thirsty because half of that stuff was hydration. You are better socks. You are not better socks. You are worse. You are 10 minutes for a piece of leather. I think we have a bunch of leather, but we'll do it anyway. Alright. So, just check a couple of things while we're here. So fire starting is so close to 3. Cooking has still got a fair chunk. Carcass harvesting is so low because nothing happens. Mending is almost getting somewhere. And 17 days survived. Alright. Can we have a little tiny sip? We can get a little sip now. So we will sleep for 8. So, still early morning. We're nearly completely rested. But alright, so can we sleep for one more hour? We can. Partly because I want to be able to see. Still really dark. But you know what, we did have a fishing book, but we're never going to fish. So we're just going to drop that. We are not going to ever use all these whetstones. So we're going to drop 2 more. Just dropping these in the bed. The flares, I'm willing to drop down to 2. Mainly because we still have heaps of those. Let's actually just go by name. Otherwise this gets painful to do. Ah! Who forgot to drop those? This guy. That's who. That would have probably almost been done. Just needed one more night. Good grief. I do think we have some in the dam. But, next sleep, we have to drop those. What are we doing food-wise? We don't need to stuff anything in us at the moment. None of that's desperate for a repair. 16 degrees. I mean, I'd like to be warmer, but that's actually still pretty good. Alright, we can make up 3 of those while it gets brighter. Alright. Now, this is Pleasant Valley, so we are almost guaranteed to get a huge amount of wind. I usually like to go out through via the kitchen. So if it feels like 11 in here, it's probably like minus 30 out here. It's minus 20, but a lot of that is the actual wind. Looks like a foggy day. But will this let me... Doesn't let me get a mag lens. Ah, now the game's like, you lit a fire outside. Here, have some wind. Or some more wind.
Perfect.
No, they're coming in with snow, just as I've chucked sticks on that. What I was going to do was just drop some, just some of these by this fire. In case I felt adventurous enough to try and get up to Signal Hill soon. But the snow that's like, hey, I think you might want to become a blizzard. Yeah. It was kind of a bit of a waste. I don't think you can get, well, I don't know that you can get cabin fever on this mode. And I don't think you get cooking skill for just heating those up. Again, I don't know so, but it doesn't kind of seem right. Look at you, Signal Hill, right there. But yeah, on Deadman mode, I have learned that that is a precarious distance. You can go, you can kind of wind that way, and I usually skirt around that side. But you can also go that way and wind around that way. And I think it's slightly quicker going to the left, unless you have to really deviate around the bear. Alright, so my cunning plan of tricking the game into getting the blizzard out of the way early, and let's just go with that, shall we, is underway. So it gets it out of the way before lunchtime rather than at lunchtime when I try and leave. Let's pretend that's the plan. So down here, see down here it's 11. Down here it's 17, so you are getting some benefit from that fire coming through that wall, which is cool. When I'm outside it's minus 9. But just here, 16. Just there, 17. So that's good to know. How much longer is left on that fire? 26 minutes. I wonder if I can get, there's any sticks just over here. I don't know if there really is sticks up here. Wow, it's getting cold quickly. So what are you really? Oh, you're minus 25 now over here. Yeah, nah. So you can see how fast that's going down just by wandering out from here. Like you'd be in hypothermia risk before you know it, and losing condition. And this is where the warming drinks really come into their own, because that goes down at a way slower rate. And at least anecdotally, once you are hypothermic, you get damage at a slow rate if you still have a warming up bonus. But again, anecdotal evidence. So this might have been for nothing. There's 15 minutes more on that. Nothing we can really do there. How are we off for tinder plugs? Only 3. Boy, we go through them. I've got ridiculous amounts of matches, so how many do I really need? 36? Maybe 48? Now, the fire got quieter, but I don't think the wind... don't think the day got any better. Not really. Like, back in the wind. Still minus 25. So then we're just going to write that off. We've got to have a look at the view. Sit out here. Talk about stuff. But right now we're going to go back inside. Warm up. Wait a little bit. Maybe have a little nap. I think we've come inside, it's decided to full-on blizzard. Yep. So let's have a 2-hour nap. Yeah, see now it's just merely very, very windy. Which isn't any better. What are we leaving there? Decent simple parka. Break these down a little bit for something to do, and also because as soon as that wind dies off, we're going to look at leaving. And it's just done that, but I'm, pretty low on the sticks. Don't want to spend a coal if I don't have to. Is it? It feels like 13 there. Feels like 9. Feels like 13. Like, is it getting much better? Well, still 0 on that. Why would you waste that? Let's use the Fire Striker. See if we get an 85% chance. Really should light a torch, but Fire Strikers are quite...
Come on, little fire.
glowing condition. I really don't like it when she cheers it on. I feel like she jinxes it a lot of the time.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
So we'll start that process again. Might as well boil some water at least this time. At least then if we have to start this process again, we don't feel completely ripped off. So now let's get back inside. Hello, you sound rather close. Do we also maybe drop those? It doesn't look like the weather's getting better yet. It looks like tricky Pleasant Valley shenanigans. First sign of easing, I will take off. But wouldn't you know it, it's nearly the end of the episode again. Like, this is... I wanted to get to the signal tower today. But I don't want to take ridiculous chances. Doesn't really look like a clearing as such, but does it sound like a bear? Sounds like a bear. Alright. So now it's a headwind. And now it's a blizzard. I was going to at least try and get to that shed. I'm going to turn around and go back. Nope. Because I heard the bear. Gonna get that out. Alright, it was waiting for me. You're in the wind. You're probably in the wind. Well, I need to trigger that somehow to stop. Well, I think this is going to be the end of the episode. We tried, but it is coming up on that hour. So we've got in here. But yeah, it's going to have to roll on over into the next one. So thanks for stopping by, and see you in the next adventure.